What was the cringiest thing you did in your first relationship? Dude gave me a necklace with a little diamond family and a heart with our two hypothetical children who he had named James and Jasmine. I wore it for 2 days before I returned it. I was 15. My mom cried. Same guy. We were getting into a heavy makeout session in my parents' basement when I looked up and saw my mom behind him. I was not wearing pants. He ran out the back door while I awkwardly dressed myself. My mom cried. Same guy. Lost my V card to him and he had covered my parents' guest bedroom with rose petals and lit candles. Whipped cream was involved. I thought I had cleaned everything up but missed some whipped cream on the comforter which my mom thought was dried bodily fluid. A lot of it. Guess what? She cried. Same guy. We were doing the deed in the shower at his parents' house and his mom came home unexpectedly. Had to come downstairs and explain why I was showering at their house. She called my mom, who cried and then had a group meeting with both sets of parents telling us that we were moving too fast and talking about safe intimacy. Same guy. His dad walks in while we were watching a movie and fooling around under a blanket. The dude very obviously keeps going while having a full-on conversation with his dad. His dad winked. Same guy. We were in my bedroom and my parents were supposedly at the lake. Car pulls up and he jumps out of my second-story bedroom window to avoid my dad, who searched the entire house for him afterwards. He couldn't play baseball that week and the coach, also my English teacher, was very mad at me. Same guy. We were doing the deed in the baseball field dugout late one night when a couple nonchalantly walked by, pretending they did not see us. Same guy. We were fooling around in the backseat of my car at a local park in the woods and had completely fogged up the windows when a man taps on the door and tells us to knock it off. Turns out it was my neighbor. Same guy. We broke up and for some reason my parents felt bad for him so they let him in with flowers and he slipped them petal by petal under my locked door for 2 hours while trying to convince me to get back together, all while my parents and his dad are sitting in the living room. Same guy. After he followed me around school for weeks I had guys volunteer to guard me from him. He ended up leaving school over it. Same guy. I got married. We had broken up about 11 years prior at this point, and he texts me on my wedding night saying things like what if we had gotten married? We'd probably have James and Jasmine by now. I did not answer. I am still married 4 years later and he still reaches out periodically.